Welcome back. It's time once again for Book Club, and Miranda Udaly is back from the Springfield Green County Library. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Always a pleasure.
I know, it is always a pleasure. I'm such a fan of the library. I love to read. I wish I had as much time to read as you do, because I know you're a voracious reader.
I am.
You've plowed through all three of these.
Oh yeah, they're some of my favorites.
I want to hear all about these three. Let's start right over here on the end. This is Razorblade Tears.
Yes, this is actually one of the best books I've ever read. One of my favorite new books. Yes. It begins with these two men who are both ex-cons, and they meet because their sons, who were married, are brutally murdered. And they get together and seek vengeance. There's a lot going on because on top of all this, both of them have been estranged from their sons because they weren't accepting of their homosexuality.
Right.
So they're grappling with all this guilt, and they're, you know, kind of opposites together. So there's a lot of back and forth there.
Which makes for a great read, though.
Yes.
A little bit of conflict, but
right. And it ends up a lot of conflict. This is one that has, you know, gunfights, and so it's a little bit violent, but very exciting.
But quite a story, apparently. Okay, that one is called Razorblade Tears. There's probably a pretty decent waiting list for that, but you can get your name on that list and read it yourself. Okay, the next one we have is called Falling by Tj Newman. What is Falling?
This is another thriller. All of these are kind of page turners, the kind of books that I like to read in the summer. This one is very action-packed. It's set on an airplane, and the pilot's family has been kidnapped, and he's been directed by the kidnappers to crash the plane, or they will kill his family. Wow. It is very intense. The author of this is actually, this is her first book, and she was previously a flight attendant. And so she's drawing on a lot of personal experience and knowledge, which makes that story just so authentic and interesting.
That one's going to be a movie. I'm just sure that that one's going to be a movie
it's very
someday.
cinematic.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so that sounds like a good one. The last one you brought today, The Plot. Tell me about The Plot.
Yes, The Plot by Hemp, Coralitz. This is one, I love books about books and kind of books within books. You can kind of guess that from the title and cover of this one. But the main character is kind of a washed-up writer. He's had one pretty successful book, so he has some name recognition, but his other two books have kind of failed. He's in a situation where he's teaching writing students at a master's program, at a prestigious master's program, and he has this arrogant student who refuses to do the work, listen to his advice, because the student says that he has this story that is going to be successful. He's going to write this book, and that it's a 100% chance that it's going to be a smashing success. So years go by, and the teacher, the main character, finds out that the student died without publishing the book. And so he decides to go ahead and do it.
Get my hands on this book and see what.
Right, and just like the student said, it's a big success. And then he gets an anonymous note saying, "I know that you stole this story."
But wait, there's more. And who did that come from?
And then the story unfolds from there.
Oh my gosh, there's so many creative writers out in this world. So you can get all of these at the Springfield Green County Library. If you don't have a library card, get one, because you can just go online and you can put it on the wait list and you can go pick it up. Miranda, I don't know why I call you Amanda. I was close. Miranda Udaly, good to see you.
You too, Joy.
Is the library open? It's probably closed on Monday, though.
We are closed on Memorial Day, but right back open on Tuesday, regular operating hours. Yeah.
All right, Miranda, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you too.
All right, coming up, a bunch of backstabbing, conniving, deceiving, two-faced people. You know, the fun group on Survivor. We gotta love them. Blake and Cammie have all the latest, and we'll be right back.